ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karen Maku.
I'm Doom Dragon.
So they just revealed there was a woman. The worst crime.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh, fuck! And he, like, jumps out the window.
What?
And shatters when he hits the window.
He shatters?
Yeah.
God damn it. What did you just say?
Would you like to buy this vase?
Actually, yes, I would.
If you tell me the truth.
Bah, bah, bah. You were just following orders?
Now, hold on, lad. I was dead at that point in time.
Cuts to a photographic print of him just dead on the floor.
Like, clearly decayed.
He was obviously deceased.
Just like, how are you here? He's like, I got better. It's called the
Modern medicine, am I right?
It's called the anti-life equation, nerd. Turns out he's like 45.
My cup is so cold a mist is coming out. I'm going to put this down.
Say you never saw the gentlewoman? No. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean...
This man next to me?
He is gentle and somewhat feminine. You saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
What?
Holy shit, I didn't put that together.
What is the meaning of all this?
I request for what they both just said to be stricken from the record on the grounds that it makes me look bad.
God, imagine if they were that blatant about it.
Dude, this is Ace Attorney.
I know, but they would never just full on say that.
They would say something along those lines of like, I would like that to be stricken from the record because this person is no longer mentally fit based on my description of it.
They would try to backtrack by saying, you didn't tell me this.
Yeah, that's true. But also...
These witnesses gave false statements.
You're a false statement.
Is that true, you pair?
Would you like to buy this vase? It has the soul of all my dead sons. Just one.
God, you're implying that man fucked.
I had my heyday once, long ago.
Oh, you didn't read it.
Yeah, oh well. Order, counsel, explain what is going on here. I'm actually interested now. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. You're damn right about that.
And I'll do it again, too.
Bring it on, bitch.
I'll fight you. And then they like go outside and come back, and Ouchie is like absolutely having the hell beat out of him on the verge of tears.
Well, I mean, Cosmo would just kill him. He's the one with the sword.
Yeah, man. I don't know why it's so funny that they like go outside to fight, and there's the sound of like a huge fucking fist fight, and they come back in, and Ouchie has a black eye and is like on the verge of tears.
That fucking SpongeBob skit where like Patrick goes outside, and when he comes back in, he's in the fucking tuba.
Yeah. He's folded up like his fan.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this. Oh. Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut?
Well, boy, this vase is pretty nice. That's classified. Son, please stop pulling my mustache. It hurts immensely. It's been surgically stapled to my face. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Well, I mean, this is basically what you're signing up for.
I mean, yeah.
We told you directly that if you don't tell the truth that this would happen to you.
Yeah, you can't just be like, hey, be a bro and don't do that. Be cool, man. Be cool. Don't do that.
You especially can't say that in front of the fucking judge.
Be cool and don't do that. Ryunosuke.
I'm pretty sure someone has said that in court.
Absolutely. That was most of the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp case.
Wait, really? Because I didn't watch it. I only watched the hilarious bits.
It was a lot of like Amber Heard's lawyers basically looking and being like, we would like to move for that to not be counted as evidence.
Oh, right. I remember those parts. Because, like, they would show damning evidence. It's like, hearsay?
We'd like to say, we would like to move for that to not count, but Judge, please be cool.
Especially when they said hearsay to something that clearly wasn't a
thing
verbal thing.
It's fucking great, dude. I love that the judge just kind of, like, looked at them like, you guys are fucking stupid.
Because it's like, hearsay is when someone says they heard something from someone else.
Basically, yeah.
But then they would say, like, well, I said blah, 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 and it's like hearsay? And it's like, that's not hearsay. That's what they said.
Yeah, hearsay usually comes down to, like, a matter of opinion or something like that. Or, you know, he said, she said, someone said something.
Yeah, but it's like, you can't just say everything's hearsay.
I have this photo of Amber beating the hell out of Johnny. Hearsay?
I have this photo of her dog stepping on a bee.
Oh, that case was a hilarious shit show. Super depressing, but my God, was it entertaining.
My favorite case was the, what was his name? The guy that ran through the parade.
Oh, fuck. Something with a D, wasn't it?
Something Brooks?
Dale Brooks. It was the Dale Brooks case.
Because it's like, he was clearly trying to get any reason for, like, the judge to be removed from the case.
He was even just straight up mean mugging the judge, too.
Yeah, and she was handling it so stoically.
It's great, dude.
It's just like, I'm sorry, but Mr. Brooks, you cannot hide in your case files like it's a play castle. Can you please emerge and plead your case?
I wonder how much jail time you got for that.
I could look it up real quick.
We should probably also get back to
Well,
focusing
Your
on
Excellency.
Sorry, we were distracted with our own thing. We probably shouldn't have auto-played through all of that because it was the huge debate of, like, the fact that they had been told the fucking lie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We need to pay more attention to this game.
Sorry, we were joking about court cases. No time to think.
We played like half of this first case before we actually decided to do it on the channel, so
I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes to my ice.
Ice, baby. The first name that comes to my mind, Obama.
No. Okay, let's see. Hang on.
Only person with the necessary power to manipulate the witnesses. It's the waiter.
Yeah, I know it's the waiter. I was just trying to not instantly give it. I was trying to not instantly give it away while you were reading the sentence.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yes.
I mean, I would think it was the professor guy, the guy who told us that we had to represent ourselves or whatever.
Okay, hang on. I need to update the evidence real quick.
hang on.
Yeah, sorry. Give me a second.
Ha! Punk ass. Well, that's unexpected.
What is?
Look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga.
Yes, and it says, burn this after reading. Well, we read it, so.
This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3. How did you write that down?
Well, yes, business cards do tend to show a person's name. That's sort of the point.
Also, why is there a candid nude of him on this card? It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that the case?
His job. Oh. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. That's right.
Yeah?
Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
Secondary criminal prostitute.
What? Hang on. Cocaine dealer!
This is a very revealing business card.
Wow!
The one guy who enjoyed the live-action Cats movie. Hold on.
He also works down at the dock. Damn, we gotta get some fish from him.
Yeah, man, this is a very revealing business card. It's all in very small print.
Inspector, what on earth?
Also known as Richard Suckle. Wait a minute.
Damn it, I wanted to make a joke about the Scooby-Doo movie. You bastard.
I like how we were both thinking it. I have no idea.
What is this Richard Suckle?
What does this card mean? Totally has the high score in Donkey Kong, dude, I swear. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence.
Has the highest speed run in Club Penguin.
If they're wielding it somehow here. The waiter's business card information has been updated in the court records.
Okay, now that it's been updated, we can get back to the court.
We can stop yelling random bullshit.
Wow, I learned so much about Hosonaga in half a second.
Including shit that I guess is from the future.
Wait a second. It turns out that Hosonaga is the old man on the witness stand. And like at some point he goes back in time.
He's really trying to sell this vase. Hold on. This has all been a ploy to sell this one vase. Hosonaga-san, the waiter who took the stand earlier. Hold on.
Poppycock!
Excuse you. Watch your fucking language in this court.
What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony?
And you just like throw the card right into his eye.
Ah! I'm blind!
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I was trying to be dramatic.
And then it like cuts to Ouchie going to the hospital. And then everyone looks at Ryunosuke like absolutely he did it.
Boy, you did not help your case.
Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
Oh, well, guess what, dumbass? For once, I would agree with you.
I guess Kazuma forgot that it was his turn to talk.
No. Looks like you need more training.
He does.
If that is, the man truly were a mere waiter.
What?
Wah.
If he truly were. Ow.
Come, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth. Our love for one another.
They just start making out.
The truth about his real identity, we just fucking did it after having a massively stupid bit about it.
Well, yeah, I needed to update the information real quick.
I know, but still. The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question?
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything? I agree it shows a great detail of attention... It shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps I should have said the front?
Are you having a panic attack? Do you need a glass of water?
Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is. I just saw you touch the thing.
I know, I'm sorry. What?
Your Honor, please!
Hurry! Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say before I lose my temper and throw this glass bottle at him? Hosonaga-san sketched the plan to the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of that business card reveals the man in question's profession. His true profession. Let's see.
He has the highest speed run in Club Penguin.
Nightclub dancer by night. Going to keep that to myself. The waiter's profession, but that's surely... Good gracious! Oh my! Oh my!
That's right, Your Excellency.
He's All Might. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Divisions, Imperial Police Bureau.
Man, Kazuma's slowly starting to slip up. That's how hot it is in this courtroom.
This bandana's very tight.
This is back before air conditioner, so it probably is hot in this courtroom.
Also shaving and regularly bathing. It doesn't smell great in here, I'll tell you that.
Wow, someone just shit on the floor.
Smells like Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell, am I right, guys? Okay, yeah, let's go.
What? The waiter is a police detective?
Only by day, at night.
He plays Donkey Kong.
And helps make the Scooby-Doo movie.
It's still gonna be under development for a few hundred years.
But when it comes out...
It'll be the greatest movie of all time.
He just has to wait for someone to invent Scooby-Doo.
And then someone looks at another person's like, what's a movie?
Are they having a mental breakdown?
I I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before?
Because you're a fucking idiot! The Imperial Police Bureau is immense power. Absolute power as far as the regular civilians are concerned. Unless you're a civilian with a headband and a sword, that is.
I knew all along and decided not to mention anything for funsies.
Yeah, fuck you guys, am I right? So, witnesses there in the stand. How much is that birdie in the window? Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? That's alright. Well. I'm sorry, where am I again? Oh, is the dead man back? Hooray.
I got up.
He's just been crumpled on the floor.
I am so glad nobody called the fucking, hospital carriage for me.
I like to imagine that, every time it pans out, it shows the whole court, and you see the two witnesses from behind. He's just on the floor twitching. He's
just, every time it pans out, a blood puddle under him is slowly growing. It's, getting bigger and bigger. Inspector Hosonaga!
Inspector Hobag! Would you like to buy this vase? I'll buy that child. It'll be an antiquity eventually.
This is you.
Alright. I was worried something like this may happen.
And then he runs. He straight up turns around and just takes off running. They could do that. This is a 3D game.
That is true. And he collapses halfway.
He's bleeding.
The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. Flashback! This court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Don't do that. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once.
Okay.
No. I'm tired. I'm lightheaded.
Yes, I remember now. That was 10 minutes ago.
Cut to him fighting the court officer for the business card.
The court officers are all just beating him with sticks and he's fighting them with his bear. That's why he's bleeding all the time.
Dusts his knuckles with blood.
He's got fucking brass knuckles and it's this is Japan. Where'd you get that? He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. But really, I kind of just give up as soon as I get tired. It's my guiding principle. Look, in my defense, I clock out at 6. It was 5:59. I just was done.
Listen, in my defense, I lose a lot of blood every day.
I'm very lightheaded always. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. Because I'm dying, you see. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say... you really are a detective?
Oh, shit, no.
Listen, you're making me lose money.
My actual name is Hosonaga Gumshoe.
Fuck. God fucking damn it. But why were you... Bleh, why would it?
You're right.
No, I'm fucking caught on that Gumshoe thing. I fucking love Gumshoe. He sucks at his job.
He does. I'm bad at my job.
I eat cans. But why would a detective be working at a restaurant? Wait, as a what?
As a restaurant waiter. I have to pay my bills, asshole.
Ah, of course. Your salary must be terrible.
No.
I was working undercover. Undercover?
Where's the cover? Prove it. Show me your blanket.
He's holding it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, there's been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Earning
a second paycheck.
It was unfortunately a case of an English woman randomly shooting Englishmen, but I thought it had nothing to do with this specific case, so I just left it all out. Incidents at the restaurant. What kind of incidents? I'm not going to tell you. That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. It's like every other case is the exact same fucking MO, and he's like, it just doesn't have anything to do with this case. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga, but you will elaborate on one point for the court.
I'm sorry,
No.
I do not have the highest score in Donkey Kong.
The one thing I lied about. Of course, Your Honor.
It's Your Excellency.
I refuse. My freedom brain won't allow it. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you fucked shit. You required these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Still dying.
Nope.
Man, I would love it if he would just be like, yeah, there was a woman there, but I figured it had nothing to do with this case and things to do with my case, so I just told him not to say anything. Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable.
Actually, it's very believable. As I suspected.
It's unbelievable when you're the one being accused of murder because someone else decided to not say something.
Yeah, but that's work. He'd have to file a report, and he'd have to, like, talk to someone, and he just doesn't do very well with social situations.
Cody, I told you what the whole deal was.
I know, but I like my thing better because it's dumb. Excuse me while I wipe off this very contaminated blood.
Ah! Someone shot me!
Ooh, ow, damn it! As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened.
Someone just shoots him in court!
The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady, whom I guessed to be the Englishwoman.
An Englishwoman.
Whatever. So the truth finally comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the Bureau.
But little did they know, I am the Bureau.
It was then that I received some special orders. They said the woman killed the murderer, but it'd be too much of a hassle to accuse her, so just accuse the student.
They said 2 number 9s. Special orders, you mean to say?
Seriously, the fact that this doesn't immediately...
What?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
No, tell me.
The fact that this doesn't immediately, like, raise a red flag of, like, okay, well, if you were told to remove the Englishwoman, and then you told these two guys to not mention that there was an Englishwoman, it seems oddly suspect that the murderer, hear me out, might be the Englishwoman. But whatever, who cares about anything? Am I right? We're all gonna die anyway. Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once.
That is all.
That is all. It was written on this towel, but it's covered in blood, so you can't read it.
Yeah, I coughed all over it. They told me to burn it, but I felt this was more appropriate.
Go ahead. Touch it, nerd. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. This woman was Queen Elizabeth.
My God, if it was fucking Queen Elizabeth.
Those were my orders.
God save the Queen. But what if the Englishwoman was the killer?
I don't care. I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. Yeah, see, he's just being blatant about it. They're just being blatant about, like, yeah, like she did it, you just don't want to accuse her because it would cause, like, an issue. God, this infuriates me.
This is still you.
I know! The Empire views the friendly term of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an English woman as the primary suspect.
They would think we're racist, and we're not racist, so...
Well, I mean... Well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question.
God, I can't wait till we
She's
get
in
to
the background holding the gun, doing a peace sign in the picture.
She's like flipping the gun in one hand, doing a peace sign in the other hand.
That'd be amazing.
I would pay an animator to do that. I fucking want to see it.
I just want her to be in the background of the picture that shows his dead body holding the gun, doing like a peace sign or whatever.
She's doing like gang signs.
Yeah. Gang, gang.
No!
So that's the reason for the disappearance of the phantom
Sorry, it's hot in here.
of the phantom woman in this case.
But it's not right.
Do you think they care?
I don't care.
He might as well just blatantly just be like, I mean...
Yeah, I don't care.
I also don't care.
Guilty.
Yeah, but, like, it's fucking stupid, because you literally just said that, like, yeah, she did it, but we're not going to accuse her. One possibility does spring to mind.
Well, he did investigate her, so he believes that she didn't do it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. I don't know what to tell you, nerd.
What do you mean, Kazuma?
Yume University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical facilities research faculties,
One of those.
is a young English woman of bird theme.
Bird!
It'll make more sense when you see her character model, but still.
Not to mention, that means she can get to court really fast, because she could fly here!
Flutter, flutter, am I right? She really can take a trip down to the border. Yo quiero Taco Bell, am I right, guys?
What?
Just sitting there watching him say all this shit, and I'm like, what is going on?
Cuts to reality where he's like foaming from the mouth, twitching on the ground.
You're a shrewd man.
What?
I can see why you're chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
I am?
Me?
You mean?
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime,
I said, don't be guilty, and she said, okay.
I thought it prudent to check her identity first. At least I assume she said okay. I don't speak English.
He does.
Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. No. I don't respect your authority.
Queen Elizabeth!
The English woman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yume University's medical faculty.
What? What is happening here?
My fan! Fan, save me! And he, like, throws it and it just flutters to the floor.
Disintegrates immediately.
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene, and ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. You did a bad job if you didn't get rid of the food.
He didn't know about the tooth.
That's stupid. It must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Well, my favorite show is on in half an hour, so I might as well just say he's guilty and go home.
Well, as you can see, my nipples have enlarged, so...
Bring out the chisel again. Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows.
Guilty.
Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
But, Your Excellency,
My show starts in half an hour!
Andy Griffin's coming on!
Well, what about Leave It to Beaver?
God, is that the extent of old shows we know?
I'll miss my episode of MASH!
That would mean missing the noon deadline of the ruling in order to send a telegraphic report to Great Britain. I'm tired.
Man, his mouth moved a lot. Have I just not been looking at his mouth when he speaks?
I mean, have you been looking at all at this old man?
No. This fucking fossil of a person.
I'm
only 35!
He's 51! That's young, right? Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
Also, it means I could lose. I don't want to lose.
If I lose my life.
I like to win. Calm yourself, counsel.
No!
What if I lose? I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. And then he immediately gets shot.
He just throws the big-ass gavel at Ouchie.
No, saying the judge gets assassinated.
Oh, okay.
Inspector Hosonaga. What? You will locate this Giselle Brett to escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. I don't want to do... He, bows and just a ton of blood comes out of his mouth.
Just spills out. He's been holding it this whole time.
At once, Your Honor.
But that means you'll be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. As I said before, I don't care. It is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So, you're on our side, right?
No.
It won't be a problem?
I'm on my side, idiot.
Oh, I guess you're on no one's side. You're on the side of death.
Yeah, no. I'm on death's doorstep, nerd. How about you want a knuckle sandwich? Nothing will get in my way. Not even the fact that I am dying immensely.
He tries to run out the door and then immediately hits it and gets knocked out.
The court will adjourn briefly.
Adjourn.
Shut up. The prosecution must call this English student, Giselle Brett, to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear? And then he, turns transparent.
Your Excellency!
Gross. Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening. Dibs on the monkey bars!
Damn it, I wanted those!
At least I can play on the seesaw. And he's just sitting there, sad and alone.
Because nobody would get on the other side.
Yeah. That seems like a good enough point to stop, though.
Yeah, we're going to save here and end the episode.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Gray Sage Attorney.
Yeah.
If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.